Hey guys, this is Sana Trades. I'm going to show you guys how I did the directional buyers on Bitcoin and also the trade I took on Bitcoin this week. That is really doing amazingly well. So let's start very quickly. So I could say the market was bullish. We could see here market doing a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher lows. So what I saw was that because it was a bullish market, I drew a trend line. Okay, I drew a trend line on the monthly time frame. Okay, on the monthly time frame, and then on the monthly time frame, I'm getting the third touch. I'm doing well, yeah. So I have a third touch market tapped onto this area at the third touch here, and also I also had what market reacting from a zone at this particular area on the monthly time frame. So quickly I went to the lower time frame to see if what I'm seeing is really aligning with whatever I want to do. Exactly, I saw that the trend line has been touched on the monthly time frame, and then the market was actually moving up. So very fast, I moved quickly to the market and see what market was doing. Okay, and quickly when I got here, I want to understand what market is doing at this area to be able to enter into the trade. So I want to be sure the market has started buying. All right. So when I go here, I realized that because of the strategy I trade, I could see market giving this particular last drop here, like an inducement, all right, before market pushing up. So I wanted to investigate where this particular entry was coming from. So through my investigation, I realized that this entry came from 5 minutes. Okay, so I went down onto the lower time frame, and I saw that that entry was actually coming from the 5 minutes breaker. That's it. That's 5 minutes. Okay, that was where market took the entry from. Okay, so what I did was that I just had to go back to see what market was doing. All right, good. So I'm just trying to good. So there's it. Right now, after market has done that, market was supposed to buy. All right, to clear this high. But then if you go on the higher time frame, I saw a sell setup here, which reversed market actually, which is why market didn't get to that high. This is a sell setup. This is one of the setups I trade. A very accurate setup. All right. So I saw market giving me a nice structure here before it dropped. So I knew market was going to use that entry. All right. So I went down to the lower time frame to look for the POI, and I think I found a nice POI on 45 minutes. Okay, so this is where the sell originated from, and then market dropped. But because this area was now a protected low, I was not expecting market to clear that area, but I was expecting market to at least react from that particular area. Okay, so when market was coming, I was just observing market to see what market was going to do. Yeah, but then at this place, I realized something on the higher time frame. Okay, I saw market creating like a sweep to the downside, and also I saw that this was where the market structure shift happened from. And before the market structure shift happened, I also saw my inducement somewhere here. Okay, so I saw this on the higher time frame. Then I went down to the lower time frame to really look at market and see what market is doing. On the lower time frame, I saw that there's an inducement here. That is the more valid inducement because it's the first pullback. All right, so let's go on 30 minutes to see what market. I want to be sure that all the time frames align with what I'm seeing. All right, so when I checked everything, I realized that they align. Okay, if they are aligned, then where am I going to take my entry from? That is what I'm looking at, right? So I found a nice entry zone from this particular area, all right, and I marked all the zone. I actually marked all the zone. Okay, I marked the zone. So this is where I'm expecting the entry from. Okay, all right. So I waited for market to come to that entry. All right, I waited for market to come to that entry zone, and then when market got there, it tapped my zone, boom, and started pushing up. All right, then quickly I went down to the lower time frame. I went to 3 minutes so that I can also jump in the trade. I want a confirmatory entry. So I went to 3 minutes, and then on the 3 minutes I also saw the same thing. I saw my sweep here, and then I saw my market structure shift here. Okay, I also saw my inducement here. As at the time I took the trade out, this was my inducement, right? And this was my POI. So I marked this zone again. Right, that was where I entered from. So that's where I entered from. I entered from this area. My SL below this particular zone, right? And then where was my TP? My TP was my first TP. My first TP was here. This was my first TP. I think this was my overall TP. This was my overall TP. Right, so my first TP was here. This high was my first TP. Something like that, yeah. So this is the trade I took. Okay. This is the trade I took, and then you saw what market did. Yes, I think my first TP was cleared. This is my first TP. And the market is still pushing up. Alright. But at this point, I'm still hopeful the market will reverse back to my reverse back and clear my main TP. Alright, I'm also looking for an entry from this particular area. Let's see how it goes. But I'm more confident the market will use the zone and it will clear the high. Alright, so let me take you to my community and see if I truly caught it, if I truly took the trade, right? So in my community, okay, so in my community, alright, Senate Trades community, yeah. So this is it. This is my community. So this was when I saw the trade, alright. So this is the first analysis I did. It's when I saw the trade on 30 minutes. On the 30 minutes, okay. This entry I took it in 30 minutes, alright. And this is when it triggered, and then market, I realized that the zone held. So I told them that we are going to look for confirmation entry, right? So you could see that market refused to give me entry. So I was waiting for it, and then I found the confirmation entry. There's it. You could see exactly what I showed you guys. And then I entered. I set 2 limits, but then unfortunately spread didn't trigger one. And you can see market pushing up. Alright, you could see a very good push up. We did 100 pips. That same day, market was still pushing up. Alright. And then we did a 3 hour, that was about 200 pips already. Alright, so this was by morning, the following morning. That same day, I'm sure the following morning, yeah, we saw market doing. This was where market has got into. Alright. And then finally, market was targeting my TP1. You see that? And then boom, our TP1 was taken this morning. TP1 was taken, and then we are targeting TP, the main TP. This is the TP2. Alright, this is the re-entry I'm looking for currently. Alright, yeah. So I'm waiting for a re-entry to clear this high. All right, so that's what I'm expecting right now. So guys, this is what I saw, and then there's the reason why I entered into that trade. Okay, thank you for watching. You can follow me on all my socials, YouTube, Instagram. You can also follow me on Twitter as well, or X. Okay, and then my Telegram community is free of charge. You can just go into the bio and then you see a link tree. All right, just tap on the link tree and you get access to all my socials. So thank you guys for watching. This is Senate Trades. I'm signing out. See you guys later.